goes it, everybody? And I'm back with an all-new CD update, and I've got quite a few to show here. First up, I picked this up over at Walmart's up in Ashland, Kentucky for 10 bucks a couple weeks back, and this is the latest one from 6 a.m. called This Is Gonna Hurt, and this is the follow-up to the Heroin Diaries, which I've not checked out, and this is a pretty good CD from Nikki Sixx's side band. And the cover art and the inside of the artwork in the booklet's pretty cool also. And went over to the Walmart's over in New Boston the other day and picked up a couple more, and this is the latest one from In Flames called Sounds of a Playground Fading, and I got this for 10 bucks, and this is an excellent CD. And if a CD is edited, I don't waste time with it, but it didn't say edited on the price tag, so I picked it up anyway. This is an excellent CD from In Flames, and picked up a $5 CD in the $5 bin, and this is a classic from Journey, and this is Infinity, and I also have this on vinyl, and this has new liner notes and new photos in it, and this is a classic. I haven't heard the new one yet. They also had Escape and a couple others. Next up are some more pickups from yourmusic.com, and this site recently closed up on the 29th of June after it was open for a couple of years, and it was available to former members of BMG, and I decided to become a member, and they had really good buys on CDs. Anyway, I decided to get what I could, and they had a $3.99 sale, and all I had to do was type in the code, the promotion code, and then upgrade it. Anyway, this is a greatest hits compilation from Ugly Kid Joe called The Very Best of Ugly Kid Joe, and I'm sure some of you, quite a lot of you, remember the band from that song Everything About You, which is on here, and plus it's got Goddamn Devil and Cats in their version of Harry Chapin Carpenter's Cats in the Cradle, and NIB, which is their cover of that Black Sabbath song, which is on Nativity in Black, is on this also. And they pretty much broke up. I know they had a independent album out in the mid-90s, and later on Whitfield Crane had fronted Life of Agony for a short time, who I saw up in Ozfest back in '98. All in all, the band pretty much disappeared. Next up is a remastered version of Cynic's Focus from '93, and this is a pretty good CD, and kind of like progressive technical death metal, kind of like in the cross between Atheist and Death, and it's got 6 bonus tracks, remixes of 3 of the songs from the CD, plus 3 new songs on here. And this is the definitive remasters version of Slaughter's Stick It To You CD from '90, and this to me is one of the better hair metal bands that came out of the '90s. I never really got into Trickster or Firehouse, and I never really thought of Nelson as hair metal. Anyway, this has the bonus tracks that was on the original CD, plus 4 demo tracks, and The Wildlife is also available as a definitive remasters. And pretty much the band just disappeared. I heard last year that Mark Slaughter is now playing guitar for the Nelson Twins. And this is a box set, and this is Black Sabbath, The Rules of Hell, and this is all of the albums with Ronnie James Dio from Heaven and Hell, Mob Rules, Live Evil, to The Humanizer, and it comes with the original CD cases, and there's new liner notes and there's not really any, there's no bonus tracks on any of the CDs. I've got the tape of Heaven and Hell, and I've got the CD of Ronfrrll's. I've checked out the Humanizer, which is excellent, and also checked out Live Evil, which is a pretty good live CD. I mean, it would have been better if it had like a couple of songs from the Ozzy era and some more, and a little bit more songs from the first two albums that Dio sang on. And of course, all of you know that when Dio came back, they later changed their name to Heaven and Hell. Anyway, that's been it for this update. I'd like to end this by showing an all-new Horror Hound magazine special that I had ordered and got in the mail, and this is the March 2011 special issue that was sold at one of their conventions. And this is a double-sided issue, and it has a House by the Cemetery cover, and this has retrospectives on killer clowns from outer space, and House by the Cemetery, which is getting a special edition DVD and Blu-ray from Blue Underground near the end of September. And I also found out that Zombie is also getting a 2-disc special edition DVD and Blu-ray in October also. I don't know if I said that House by the Cemetery would be getting DVD, but it is special edition DVD and Blu-ray, and this is rather slim. Anyway, that's been it for this update. I will have an all-new DVD and Blu-ray update possibly sometime in the week if I can get around to it. Until then, have a good weekend.